Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rimmer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. Happy Friday, Taquan.
Happy Friday.
It is going to be an amazing day leading into an amazing weekend. We're starting it off with a wonderful guest. We'd love for her to introduce herself, first and last name, and the name of the organization.
Hi everyone, I'm Sophia Vicari, and I am the founder of The Princess Promise.
All right, so let's talk about The Princess Promise. Okay,
Yes.
so you've been on the show once before, but I want to make sure that we reiterate what The Princess Promise is, your mission, and then you have some really exciting things coming up that we definitely need to talk about. So, all right, so
Absolutely.
what is The Princess Promise?
So, contrary to what you may think it is from when I just said the title, it's a blog for women and men with
Yeah.
inflammatory bowel disease.
Oh.
So, not really something you think of when you think
No.
of the traditional definition of a princess, and that's exactly why I founded it.
Oh.
So, I am an IBD patient. I was
Okay.
diagnosed with ulcerative colitis almost 3 years ago.
Okay.
And
3 years ago.
I know,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
what a journey. I mean, I
Yeah.
have gained and lost 10 pounds all throughout these three
Yes,
years and
sure.
everything. And I've met such amazing people. And I
Wow.
founded this blog because when I was sick
Yeah.
and going through testing and treatments and everything, I did not feel like a princess
Right.
because the name of the disease is pretty good. It's about as fun as it sounds, you know?
Yeah, right.
So, you know, I'll
seriously.
tell people like, oh, I have inflammatory bowel disease, and like they don't know what to say. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's as fun as it sounds. So
Yeah.
you can tell me it stinks because it's
Li-
punny and let's
Yeah.
be real here, you know.
Stinks. Literally, it stinks.
Literally it stinks. So I
Aw.
founded this, and it's on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And we post inspirational, informational, and humorous content
Love.
because my mom taught me if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at?
Truth.
And
True.
You know, I try to post inspirational things
Yeah.
because it's so easy to get bogged down.
For sure.
Most people are diagnosed with this between the ages of 20 and 35.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so when you have your whole life ahead of you, you just got through puberty, you think,
Right.
shoo, I made it, and
Yes.
you get this. But our fastest
Wow.
growing patient population is children under the age of 18.
Really?
Yeah, so lots of
Yeah.
inspiration is needed, so I
Yeah.
try to give that, and then I try to give information as well.
Yeah.
I've made a lot of friends through the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation that are
Right.
medical professionals,
Yeah.
and so I do what's called comments on colons.
Which I love.
Which
You
are
must follow those.
Yeah, short form video Q&As with doctors where I can ask the questions that you may be too embarrassed to ask your doctor. I
Right.
have no dignity left. I've been talking about my bowels on the internet for 3 years. I'm more than happy to
Oh
pass
my
your
gosh.
question along.
Oh,
so,
I
you
love
know.
that. But I love what you do, especially with the humor, and pairing the humor with the education, I think, is so imperative. I think that the interesting piece of all of it is that because it's such an intimate part of anyone's life, especially at that critical age, right? You're leaving college. This is the rest of your life is in front of you. You're gonna find a job. You're trying to find the mate of your dreams, right? The
Yeah.
partner of your dreams, and then you're dealing with this intimate stuff, you know. And how do you deal with it? How do you talk about it? Is it really an issue? Oh, is it just a phase? Is it something that I ate?
Right.
You know, so many questions. Like how long was the process of you finally determining that this is what you had?
Oh my gosh. It
Yeah.
was, I mean, when I hear other people's stories, I think, oh, I got off easy. But
Wow.
it doesn't mean that what I went through was easy. It just means that I
Yeah.
had a shorter diagnosis period than others. And so
Exactly.
I had recently switched my birth control. And
Yeah.
then in the beginning of the semester, I lost a lot of weight. And I thought I was the bee's knees because as an insecure 20-year-old, I thought the bobblehead look was in.
Yes.
And my mom and my aunt were like, what's going on? I'm like,
Right.
you don't understand. I have tap class twice a week,
Yeah.
and I work out for 20 minutes after each class, and I can eat whatever I want, and I'm losing weight. I found the dream diet.
Oh
They're
my
like, you
gosh.
have a problem. I'm like, no, I'm fine.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, so that's how that happened. And
Yeah.
then I started having diarrhea that wouldn't go away. I thought, oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's because I switched my medicine. So
Right.
I was like, maybe I should go back to the doctor. Maybe I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe it's related to my period because I'm a woman
Yes.
and everything is
Related to what we're doing,
Mhm.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Everything is wrong.
Everything. And so it wasn't until a family Disney trip where I kept
Oh.
going to the bathroom.
Wow.
And-
At Disney too.
Yeah, I
Poor
know.
baby
The
girl.
happiest place on earth. And I
Yes.
was miserable as all get out. I was getting in
Yeah.
arguments with everyone, and I was going to the bathroom, and it started
Cranky.
to hurt. Yeah, it was not fun. And so then I went to my gynecologist. And
Yes.
meanwhile, I was at school 2 hours away from home. So
Wow.
I had to time all these appointments with holiday breaks and
And you were in college, which I think
Yeah.
is a huge,
stressor.
right? Especially if you have to use the restroom
I was
as
in a
often
dorm
as
with
you.
5 other women.
Wow.
So we were in a suite and we were sharing the bathroom. It was not, you know, I mean, the
Yeah.
stalls were private, but
Yeah.
you're always in there. the blood was happening.
Yes.
It was just not fun. And so the gynecologist
sorry.
said, that's so not our area. Go
Yeah.
to your doctor. So I went to the pediatrician.
It's the wrong, it's the
yeah,
wrong,
like wrong
hole.
Yeah,
Wrong
wrong
hole.
wrong
Okay.
entrance, right?
Okay.
So we'll go, like, that's an exit or the entrance, like, don't bother.
I love it.
So-
I love you.
I have no
love-
dignity.
no.
And so I went to the pediatrician because I
Yeah.
had yet to switch to a big girl doctor.
Right.
And they sent me to UPenn,
Yeah.
and they told me there was a 3-month waiting list. And so my mom went
Wow.
into mama bear mode, and she was like, she has school on the 31st. You have to get her in right now. And they did. And I was like, Mom.
Wow. Advocates.
I'm like, who goes to school on New Year's Eve?
Right.
Like, why
Just
did they
lying.
believe that?
It's okay.
Why did
It's
they
all
believe
right.
that was
Mom's
a thing?
hustle is real. See?
Yeah, so
You
I
need
would
an
not
advocate.
be
That's
anywhere
the
without my
moral-
momager.
That's the moral of the story. You always
Yeah.
need an advocate, and you need to push. You need to
Yep.
push.
Absolutely.
I love
So
that.
you always you need an advocate. You need to push. I had a colonoscopy 2 days after Christmas.
Oh my
and
gosh.
my belated Christmas gift was a lifelong illness diagnosis.
Oh my gosh, for heaven's sakes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So in addition to the blog, in addition to really educating and
Yeah.
entertaining, which you definitely do,
Thank you.
you have a series of different events coming up, and you have
Yes.
this larger event that's coming up, right?
Absolutely. So I work very closely with the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation's Philadelphia, Delaware Valley chapter.
Okay.
And we have things going on all throughout the year.
Okay.
Coming up on the 19th is our Take Steps Awards night, which
Okay.
if you follow them on Facebook or go on the website, you'll be able to see that. And you can meet amazing patient leaders and allies and advocates, and it's so great. And
I love
then
that.
I think it's talk show themed.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're going to have me on stage to play Heads Up. I said, so I'll have to just marathon Ellen.
Oh, poor
to,
thing.
to practice. I
Yeah.
know.
Oh my
Ellen,
goodness.
call me.
Yes. I love this.
And let's see, what else? Oh, we have in
Yeah.
June,
Yeah.
date to be determined, but
Okay.
it will be most likely at Citizens Bank Park again.
Okay.
Our
Yeah,
huge
that's what you were
Take
telling me
Steps
about.
walk. It is, last year we had an inflatable colon that you could walk through.
Of
I
course
was
you did.
geeking out. It was
Of course you did.
so great.
Of course you did. I mean, that's a destination in and of itself, isn't it, to climb?
I know, like,
Right.
who wouldn't want to walk through an inflatable colon, right?
I'm done.
So,
I can't.
mean, my sense of what is great has
Yeah.
changed dramatically in the
Yeah.
past 3 years. It's
Oh.
very, I mean, I was always a blunt person. You always knew when I was on my period because I complained about it. You always knew when something was wrong. I never talked about poop. Ever. So if you
Right.
had told me 3 years ago when I was in the middle of my flare that,
Yeah.
hey, by the way, in 3 years you're going to be known as someone
Right.
who founded a blog for women who poop a lot, I'd be like, you're crazy.
Oh my
And yet
gosh.
here we are.
But
So-
yet here we are.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited that you really, I mean, because you could have chosen to be silent in this journey. This is definitely an intentional thing in which you've put out there in order to make other people feel comfortable as well as educate them and entertain them. And for that, we are all grateful. If people
Thank
want to
you.
follow Fan and like you, if they want to get in touch with you to learn more about how they can support the causes in which you were involved in, and then obviously just stalk your Instagram.
Please
Where
stalk,
would they?
yeah.
Where would they find that information?
So if you search on Facebook or Instagram, The Princess Promise, you will be able to find my page. And on my page or my Instagram account, I have throughout all of my posts, you can find
Yeah.
a link to my website, you can find a link to the
that.
YouTube, and I'll post stuff about the Take Steps Walk. Our fundraising page is open for 2020.
Yay.
So I'll just keep it updated
Yeah.
through there. So definitely check both of those out. There's a selfie that my mom and I took this morning before we came on
Okay,
camera.
fair.
Yeah, on our story. You want to see that for sure.
Oh, I love. Well, we are so fortunate that you were able to join us here today. And you
you.
are definitely stuck with us. It's not the last time that you'll be on the show.
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Ah, what a way to start the day. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and we'll see you soon. Take care.